Rider Japan, welcome. I've got to go to another town and it's proper hot today. Gotta go now. Don't like riding in this heat, but it's an opportunity. I thought I'd make a video about it because I think people worry about air-cooled bikes. They're just gonna immediately overheat if you're riding around in the hot sun. It's not true. Japanese bikes are designed and made by Japanese people. Japanese weather, if you don't know, fucking hot. Proper hot. Summertime. It's like the end of August now. Actually, I might take that with me. I might have to park the bike in the sun. That's a sunscreen visor. They're good for keeping your seat cool and your bike parked up. No, yeah, I'll take that today. What else we take in? These are cyclist glasses. I need these because a lot of my journeys, the way I'm going today, I'm going through tunnels, so it goes dark all of a sudden. If you've got shades on with a closed full face helmet, a bit awkward trying to lower your shades while wearing that helmet. The open face is fine, you can do it, but a bit awkward. So I solved that by getting these chromatic, I think they're called. Basically, they're really good. I don't know if you've ever worn these before. Just get some, they're not expensive, just get some cyclist glasses and yeah, dim the sunlight in when it's bright, but when it goes dark they clear up. Don't know how it works, it's like magic. Anyway, yeah, I'll be wearing those. Yeah, air-cooled bike. I will prove to you that they're pretty good. They don't just overheat as easily as you might imagine. So I'll get mic'd up, I'll be wearing my GoPro on my chest, got a camera, a microphone to have inside my helmet, so I can just show you a little bit about riding in Japan as well. Right, idling nicely. Let's go. Oh, it's super slow down here. Kids running out of alleyways, people pulling up their driveways. The usual. Yeah, here, kids run across here. That was a big bug. I'm still slow. This is how I look after my bike, yeah? I just rolling along until I'm satisfied the oil is like warmed up and fully flowing out and doing its job. This crossroads, normally I turn right and go through the city in my car, but because it's hot like this, I'm going to go left and go the countryside route. So just a little bit of traffic. But check this out here, Japan. Lights are green, yeah, I'm turning left, but it's also green. Don't know if you see that green man for the crossing. It's also green for pedestrians as well. I used to watch a lot of content on like riding techniques. I got fed up with them. Just every video, it's people telling you you're doing something wrong. Using the clutch wrong, you're pulling away wrong, holding the accelerator wrong, you're braking wrong, you're sitting on your bike wrong, even stopping at red lights, you're doing it wrong. Apparently you're supposed to have one foot on the rear brake, have it in first gear, and just be constantly scanning behind you and around you for moving traffic, and if someone's looks like they're not gonna stop as they come up behind you, you can quickly go forward. I'm not really sure how real that scenario is. Where are you gonna go? Even in first gear, and you're just watching someone in your mirrors bombing it up behind you, and they're clearly not gonna stop. Where are you gonna go? Are you really gonna swerve around the car in front of you and escape that, or are you just gonna run that red light into crossing traffic and escape that and just getting hit from the side? I think You're a goner. Just relax. The red light, just put it in neutral. Have a little stretch. Think about tits or something. I don't know. Just have a little break. Okay. Would have been nice to stop in that shadow. I feel bad stopping far away from the white line though. I can hear an ambulance. Yeah, it's coming behind me, bollocks. Ambulances in Japan, yeah, they got the sirens on and make a right load of noise, but they drive so slowly. I asked my wife, it's like, if it's an emergency, why aren't they getting people to the hospital as fast as possible? And she says, no, because you got to look after the patient inside. Here we go. They're so careful. Okay. Good at it on this bike, and then I start to get worse at it again. I've got no mirrors yet, but I'm very physical. I'm always looking around, and I can actually see behind me quite easily just by turning my head. Obviously, you can't just watch what's going on behind you without mirrors. I cycled across London for years before getting a motorbike, and I think it did me a lot of good on what's it called, observation. We have to be really, really aware on a bike because you're just rolling along silently, really invisible, no lights or anything. Even in daytime, people just don't see you at all. Right, I'm turning right here, and then the road opens up a bit. Go through a tunnel, and then it's a bit of a fast rip. Right, I can really feel, it's only like 10 o'clock in the morning, yeah? Already 30 degrees. I can feel my arms getting really, really hot. Arms, I've got my normal biker boots on and jeans with the knee pads and stuff. So sweaty bollocks for sure. I'm not one of those riders that has to have, what do they say? I'd rather sweat than bleed or something like that. Trying to make it sound manly while wearing a leather jacket and it's 35 degrees out. Anyway, whatever, I'm not like that. I'm funny about gloves. I always want to ride with gloves. And these jeans are so comfortable and they got the knee pads, like just a pad that slides in. I don't mind wearing them, but these boots are really good as well. These boots are comfortable and I like the look of them. So yeah, boots, jeans, gloves, and a helmet obviously. That's my full kit. Even at night time, it's like it barely drops below. At the moment, it's dropping down to mid-20s, but when it's hottest time, just like a few weeks ago, it barely drops below 30. Even at night, you come out at night and you're sweating. If you just walk about here, you can feel the heat just radiating off the roads and the pavements, just because they cooked all day and they don't cool down that quick. So yeah, the bike will be fully warmed up now, but on this kind of road, just rolling along, it's getting plenty of air, so no worries at all about overheating. What I do is coming down this road, it's more open, there's going to be less traffic. Even if we're stuck behind cars, we're just continuously moving along. It's not like stopping at red lights all the time, he says as he approaches the red light. But it's not too unfriendly for the bike. There are plenty of routes I could have taken where it's much more stop and start in traffic, where it tests the cooling abilities of the FJ. In London, the bike, I had this bike in London, yeah. I didn't have, that's everyone in London, you can't afford anything. You're spending all your money on rent and transport and stuff, but I didn't have enough money really to maintain it as good as I would, so I don't know if the head was warped or something. It was like really pissing out oil. Even though I changed the gasket, it still used to leak oil quite a lot, so it was getting very fumy and smoky when it was hot. That's totally eradicated now. I've had the bike fully sorted since I've been out here in Japan. And but I am aware that it's air cooled, and if I'm stopped in traffic like now, it is just getting hotter and hotter. And obviously I've taken off my, I don't have any, there's an oil thing there. I haven't got any warning signs basically if the bike's struggling for anything, so I do have to have a lot of attention on how it sounds, how it feels, power drops, if it's sort of spluttering. I just stay warm with the bike. Okay, not only my arms burning now, I can feel my left leg burning on my left calf. It's just the sun is just brutal. Although this is my 6th year in Japan, I am used to it. I sort of know what to expect. I'm still suffering, but not like it's going to make me complain. It's just like, the suffering is normal, so it doesn't feel as much. I'm just going to drop back a little bit because there's a tunnel coming up, and I can rip it through the tunnel a little bit. It's a bit of fun, isn't it? Right up behind me when I'm doing this, like getting frustrated, like why is he going so slow? And then when we get in the tunnel, they probably understand why, because I make a little noise. Cruising along, this is probably like 40 kilometers an hour. Oh, he turned off, there was someone right behind me. Oh no. Okay, this is why, didn't have my lights on. Sunglasses, because I ain't got to worry about them. It's amazing how quick they affect. I'm not being blinded now out in the bright sun, but in the tunnel wasn't a problem either. I really like these. They should do motorcycle helmet visors made of this stuff. You get best of both worlds. It looks tinted, but it doesn't actually... It looks tinted, but it's not actually a problem when it's dark. Okay. Got plenty of air there, FJ, but it would have warmed them up a little bit now. I don't like doing that. When I'm coming back, I'll come back like across down this road, riding like crazy for a solid like 20 minutes, but I do have to think, okay, right, I'm approaching town now. I have to sort of, even though I can still ride it hard, I just ride more calmly, just get the bike to cool down a little bit before I get stuck in traffic. There's a motorcyclist there, see what he rides like. A few nights ago, I was coming back down these windy mountain roads, countryside roads that I'm about to go on. I quickly caught up with the car, and then he was like, oh cool, like someone who goes fast. He really put his foot down. Wow, like I think I ride quite fast, but when you're trying to keep up with someone in a car that's really going for it, very difficult to keep up with him. And I did have an opportunity to overtake him. I didn't, because I didn't know what kind of a twat he was. He may have just been riding exactly, he may have just been driving his car exactly the same, but like 2 meters behind me, which didn't really like the idea of, so I stayed behind him. But to the detriment of my ego that wanted to overtake him. Gotta be safe while riding like a dick sometimes. Okay, this guy's not fast. Don't worry about it. So that's it. I get through town like that, it's not too bad, and then the road opens up like this, and I get to have a nice fun journey. But this is the long way to where I'm going. I'm going to a completely different town. Unfortunately, all the way is not like this, so we'll have to probably do another 15 minutes or so in like proper traffic before I get there. But, you know, take the scenic route, why not? Oh, bollocks! I don't think I've got enough petrol. Should have thought that. No, he's turning off. That's a shame. Easy. Making me nervous. Old people. Okay, visor down. Still a bit residential here. dangerous. Like, it's literally dangerous. I wouldn't say life-threatening, but if, say, my bike breaks down here, and I've got to walk a long way, that's a problem when it's like 30, 35 degrees. And Japan, they don't trust foreigners at all. I'm the last person they would pick up and get in their car, give them a lift somewhere. Maybe a young man would, but I think most people, old people, women, definitely not. They'd be like, oh my god, what's he doing? We're down the road. Whew, fucking hell, it's hot out here. It's hotter here than it was in town. Okay. Whether they turn off or go left, okay, doesn't matter. I always get past people down there anyway. Go straight. Do things like that, they drive defensively. Don't be too quick to get pissed off, because they may be doing it. You don't know the whole story. Like, they might know their indicator's broken or something. They may do it to stop you overtaking them because they're about to stop and turn right, like in there or something, I don't know. Or they might just be a twat who can't drive. I'm just talking shit, this sort of thing goes on in my mind. Shame though, this road's fun. Come down here at night time, there's no one here. I've got the whole road to myself. Like, and if I want to, it just goes on and on and on, like literally hundreds of kilometers just on like nice windy roads like this. Fast corners, but not like crazy fast. Okay. This is the road. I'm nervous now. I was coming down here the other night. One of these corners is really sharp. I think it's coming up now. Yeah, this corner. My foot touched the ground as I was going around it. So now I'm nervous, and now I do what like racing riders. Yeah, I was coming the opposite way this way. If you go fast, you can really lean it around a corner. It's fun, but I'm leaning the bike more than I thought it was. My foot touched the ground, which shit me up. So now I do what the racers do. They put their foot back, like their toes are on the actual foot peg rather than like the heel, just in the middle of the foot. So I'm trying to get the habit of doing that. Right foot's not too bad because it's sort of sitting on the brake pedal. But left one is like down, it's like hooked under. There you go. I could sense you wanted to do it right somewhere. This bike's weird, yeah. I got to look at the clutch. In first and second, there's not a problem, but third, fourth, it'll slip the clutch. I don't know if you heard it. It did it when I was going through the tunnel. Slipped it. It slipped the bike a little bit. Yeah. Oh, I love this front wheel. It's so much more stable when you're going fast. Can I see any car? There's a car coming. much more use cameras. I've got two cameras, one for my voice and then one GoPro to my chest to try and record everything. I always have bad luck, like the GoPro will automatically stop recording for no reason, or there's no audio in the other camera. Oh, I'll just check. Okay, even doing this speed, cruising along in the wind, I can feel it's so hot. It's over, apparently it's going to hit 34 today. I saw somewhere. Shall I overtake? Yeah, but if there's lack of wind, it feels so much hotter. Nice bit of countryside, don't know if you can see that. Ugh. I've got the camera on my chest here because I can't watch videos where people have their camera attached to their helmet. They're just constantly shaking around. It makes me nauseous watching it. So I thought, right, if I ever make one of these kind of videos where I'm riding and talking, my camera's got to be either on the bike, which I do with the R1, it's got a suction thing on the front, can't do it on this one, it falls off the headlight, and so yeah, I got like a strap thing that I wear on my chest, so it's more stable. So at least, I know not many people watch my videos, but at least I can watch them without vomiting. I ride one-handed a lot when it's hot. It's just changing position, just, I don't know, get some air in my left armpit, at least. Get some air somewhere. Get it in your armpit. That's what my mother used to always say. But this bus is going extremely slowly. Extremely slowly. 100 meters, workman. Okay. Oh, these red lights. These traffic red lights, they keep you waiting for a long time, but they do have a timer. Ah, fuck. There you go. See that? Counting down from 2 minutes. Now I can feel the heat from the sun, and I can feel a lot of heat coming off my bike. My inner thighs are cooking. I like the look of bikes with under-seat exhaust, but knowing what I know about motorcycling, I think they'd be extremely hot and uncomfortable in this scenario. Bit of traffic behind me. It's quite nice having that timer to count down. It doesn't stress you out. You don't feel like you're waiting. Like you have to really pay attention to it. You can see, okay, 50 seconds, so I can just look at other shit and think about other stuff. Not really care. Or if I really was doing what all the YouTuber bikers told me, I'd be here, first gear, holding the brake, front brake, back brake, clutch in, first gear, ready to go, panicking about what's going on around me. I'm too relaxed for that shit. When you go around a corner, apparently, you gotta have your hand like that, or like that. It's gonna make a big fucking difference, isn't it? Just ride your bike, just be comfortable, just be stable, pay attention to what's going on, how the bike feels, how it's reacting. I think you're alright. Riding on the road, maybe track days, you gotta really care a bit more, squeeze extra few seconds at your lap times. On the road, who gives a fuck about how you're holding the clutch? Okay, so that bike, my bike just idled for 2 minutes. There was no sign of any overheating going on. Hey, fuck off. You can fuck off as well. You know. Right, so I'm going to stop up here and have a look at my petrol tank, see how much fuel I've got. And then check my cameras. Yeah, no problems at all with the bike. Rid it hard, stopped at the traffic lights, idling, no sign at all of anything going on. Wasn't getting all fumey, wasn't spluttering or anything. It's fine. Don't forget, Japanese bikes are designed and engineered in Japan by Japanese people with their hot, sweaty Japanese summers. If you're from England like I am, I know you have like moments of like where it's really hot and really sweaty. Trust me, it's more hot, it's more sweaty here, and English night times cool down a lot. Don't cool down here. It's just permanently hot. It's really tiresome. This time of year, end of August, you're just fed up of it. You just want it to cool down. Luckily, I am noticing it is cooling down a little bit now at night time. Still hot all the time, but it's not extreme. But yeah, FJ handles it. I was stopped, rid it hard, went slowly behind that bus for a bit, stopped idling for 2 minutes at that traffic light. There was no sign at all of any problems. Wasn't spluttering or getting all fumey or anything. There's just no sign of any problems at all. But yeah, I think if your bike is like mechanically good, like this is all clear, like even mine's a bit damaged, look, I'd say I've tried to fix it up, but it's pretty fucked really. Should replace it. I actually got an XJR one, bigger one. Not really sure if I can bother to put it on. If I was having issues with this, maybe I would go for a bigger one, but again, like I say, it's for this car, it's for this bike, designed for this bike in this country. It's gonna do its job all right, as long as your oil's good at the right levels and stuff, and that's not blocked and too badly damaged. There's no reason at all why your FJ should overheat. Just normal road use. Track use, another story. I can't speak. Fucking hell. That is. I made this video on the wrong half of my journey. Coming back, I hit every single red light. I had to stop at tram track crossings. I get so hot, yeah, I'm just like starting to pant, like 36 degrees. Stopped at traffic lights after a long journey, after driving it hard and then hitting town and getting into traffic and stuff. It's the afternoon now, it's the hottest part of the day. Wow, that's the hottest I've ever been on a bike. That's the hottest that bike's ever been. Bike, faultless, brilliant. The bike, air-cooled FJ12, can handle more than I can in the hot weather. Wow, that's quite extreme, what I just did today. Borderline dangerous. Fucking hell. Literally panting like a dog, like getting so hot, the body trying to find new ways to like dissipate heat. Legs are burning, like literally under my feet feels hot. Mad. But bike's brilliant. What a test. Okay, coming back to life now. Yeah. Oh my god. The whole thing is that's fucking boiling. Tyres are red hot. Obviously not going to touch that. That's going to be red hot. Wow, cool. That was the test. I'd never want to do that again. That was actually not fun at all. But we got home, so cool.